everyone, I'm just about to start my workout for today. As you can see, I am using my dip bar today. I know that not everyone has a piece of equipment like this or something similar that they can use, but if you don't have a piece of equipment like this dip bar that I'm using today, please stick around because after the workout, I will walk you through equipment-free modifications so that you can still do this workout right along with me. So don't bail on the workout just because you don't have this piece of equipment. But I'm going to show you that after I'm finished with my workout because I want to go ahead and get this done. So this is going to be another long workout. I'm sorry. That's just what I've been writing lately. That's what my body's wanting to do, I guess. I am hoping to finish this in about 45 minutes to an hour. That will be my dream. It will probably take me more than an hour, but we'll see what happens. If I can finish it in under an hour, I'll be thrilled. But I know it's going to be a long workout, so I want to go ahead and get right into it. So the first exercise I'm doing is dips, just 5 reps because I find these quite challenging. And then I'll just walk you through the rest of the exercises as we're going. So if you do have a dip bar or something similar to this that you can use like an old walker, go ahead and grab that. That's all you're gonna need. Take a couple of minutes to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's go. Okay, get my watch going. My timer is set as a stopwatch. Time has begun. I'm starting with 5 dips. Here we go. Do your best. I know these are killer. Look at that, that's our first 5 reps done already. Next is going to be what I call reverse push-ups. I call them that because years ago, the reason I own this piece of equipment is because of Zuzka Light. I used to follow her workouts years ago, and that's what she always called them, but really it's a body weight row, but it looks like a push-up inverted. But we're actually working our back muscles, whereas with push-ups, we're really working like chest. So I'm gonna get underneath the dip bar. You can do these with your legs straightened to increase the difficulty. I'm not very good at them and we're doing a lot of reps, so I'm gonna have my knees bent and my feet flat on the floor like this. That makes it a lot less difficult. Doing 25 reps, do your best. That's 15 for me. If you need a rest, but you are stronger than I am, or you want it to be more challenging, you can rest in this position. I am choosing to sit my little booty down for a second because we have 10 more to go. I would like to do them all without stopping. I'm gonna do my best. Here we go. As I get fatigued, sometimes I lose a little off my form and I rely on momentum, but I'm trying to really kind of, what's the word? I guess slow down a little bit and really try to get the most, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let me just do these last 5 reps. Maybe the words will come to me. All right. I guess it's not necessarily the speed at which I'm doing it, but I'm trying to just really be mindful and not rely at all on momentum to carry me through that movement, but really being mindful and engaging, focusing on the muscles that I want to work, and really just trying to get the most out of the exercise. So those are tough though, but that's our first set done. So next, I'm gonna just use this as a target, and I'm gonna kick over this handle here. So the kick is going kind of inside out, heads up, big beetle alert. If I freak out and run inside the house, that's why. So I'm just gonna go inside out, up and over this handle, and then reverse the movement. And that's 1 rep, doing just 25 reps on each leg, okay? So here we go. It's 10. That's 20, just 5 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now those look like nothing, but I actually find them pretty taxing and challenging in a way that maybe is a little unexpected. So just gonna take a few seconds before I start on the other side. We have to do 25 reps on the other leg. So heads up, the first few reps might be a little sloppy for me. I might wobble or stumble a little because I have to readjust to balancing on the other side. Lack coordination enough to make a smooth transition sometimes. But do your best. 25 reps. So up and over, and then reversing the movement is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to 25, so keep going. That's 10. $15. 10 more. It's 20, 21, 22. Start that one over. 23, 24. I actually want to redo that one too. I didn't like it. And 25. I feel like that last rep could have gone either way, but I wasn't crazy about it, so I redid it. Okay, one more exercise left. I'm doing knee raise burpees. So it's going to be a push-up plus a knee raise on the dip bar. And And I hate to tell you this, but we're doing 25 reps. Which may not sound too bad, but the next little bit of news I've got for you is that we're doing 4 rounds, okay? So it's gonna be a total of 100 of these by the end of the workout. But it's 25 at a time, they're not that bad. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come down, only because I'm lacking space, I'm gonna do my push-up like in the dip bar. But if I had more space, I would do it over here. So yeah, if you do have a piece of equipment like this that you're using, you don't have to do the push-up inside the dip bar if it's awkward for you. But I'm gonna put my hands down on the ground, step or jump the feet back. Because it's a burpee, I'm going to jump my feet back into the plank, but if you need to step them back, you can step them back. So step back if you need to, and then do a push-up. And now stand. I'm gonna grab the handles of my dip bar and bring the knees up to my chest. That's 1 rep, okay? 25 reps, here we go. That's 10. Twelve. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Just 5 more and then we're done with round 1. And I'm actually still on pace to finish in just under an hour. So see if I can finish up these last 5 reps and then try to maintain at least this fast of a pace for the remaining 3 rounds without sacrificing form. And I might just make my goal of finishing in under an hour, we'll see. So that's 21. 22. 23. That's round one. So I'm gonna do 3 more rounds. We're already 14 minutes in, so if you don't wanna work out for an hour, you don't have time, or it's just too many reps for you, it's not what you're looking to do today, just do 1 more round with me. That'll be about a half an hour workout, and that can be your workout for the day, or if you have time, do 2 more, but let's at least do 1 more together, okay? So if I can stay on a pace of like this, I might be able to finish in under an hour. I'm gonna do my best. So starting again with 5 dips. I'm using my foot to assist me, and especially now that my arms are fatigued, I'm using it more. Even though I'm only doing 5 reps of these, they're just really tough for me. So I'm using this foot a lot more than I was in the first round. So use your foot as much as you need to assist yourself on that if they're a struggle for you as well. Our reverse push-up or body weight rows. 25 reps, your best. No, these are hard. Remember, if they're not hard enough for you, you can straighten your knees and do them with straight legs. That's 10, I'm gonna rest. So again, I'm using my legs to assist me on these. The reason they're easier with your knees bent and your feet flat on the ground is that as you fatigue and as you don't any longer have enough strength to use your upper body to pull yourself up, you're gonna find that you're kind of pushing your body up a little bit with your legs. That's fine. That's why your legs are bent, so that you have the ability to kind of assist yourself as needed. So don't worry if you find yourself doing that. As long as your form is good and you're using your muscles to power the movement and control the movement and not relying on momentum, you're good, okay? I'll probably have to do, I'm on 10, I'll probably have to do 3 little mini sets of 5 from here on out. So that's 15 for me. I'm going to rest for a few seconds. Remember to keep your rest breaks as short as you can, but obviously take as much time as you need so that you have enough strength left to do some more reps. Because if you don't give yourself enough of a rest, then your reps are going to be sloppy and you're not going to get all of the intended benefits of the exercise and you might get hurt. So rest as long as you need to. When you feel like you're ready, let's go for another 5. That's 20. There's a little roly-poly crawling around here. I might have to shoo it under the fence so I don't step on it. I'm not out here trying to kill roly-polies. All right, I have just 5 reps left. Yeah, buddy, go that way. You're better off over there. I'm gonna get hurt. Okay. 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And now I'm starting to tell myself that I skipped 5. Was that 20 or 25? All right, let me quickly do another 5, just so that I know I didn't not do enough reps. I'd rather do 5 more than I'm supposed to than not enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I'm confident that I've done at least 25 reps. All right, so next is our kicks. A little bit of a rest break for our upper body. Where did you go? Okay. I'm like very concerned about this roly-poly. All right. 25 reps on each leg. Here we go. That's 25. As soon as you're ready, other leg. Down. And 25. I think my little roly-poly crawled under the gate and into the alley. So I definitely did not step on her. Okay. Next is knee raise burpees. I'm just taking a little rest break. If you don't need the rest break, don't take a rest break. If you need a longer rest break, take a longer rest break. Work at your own pace when you're ready. If you need to pause the video and rest a little longer, that's fine. When you're ready, come back. We're going to start the next set of knee raise burpees right now. 25 reps. 10. I'm gonna breathe for a few seconds. And then I'm going to do 3 more little mini sets of 5 to complete my 25 reps. I'm going to count out loud so that hopefully I don't lose track of where I am. I'm sorry if that is distracting to you, if you're doing the workout right along with me and my count is messing you up, but otherwise I lose track. All right, here we go. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. I feel like I could do a few more, but I'm pacing myself to do 2 more sets of 5, so just gonna breathe for a second. All right, let me try for another 5. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Just 5 more. And then we're finished with this second round. And believe it or not, I'm still on pace to finish in under an hour, so you never know. Let's keep pushing. Just 5 more reps of these, and then we can move on to round 3. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. All right. Still under 29 minutes at this point. So, round took me more or less exactly the same amount of time as round 1 did. So, hopefully I can maintain this pace for another 2 rounds. Even if I slow down, I don't think I'll miss my 1 hour goal by too much. So, it's all good. As long as we're getting the reps done, that's all that matters. If 2 rounds is enough for you, you can call it a day, that's fine. Do your bonus burpee, stretch, go take a shower, have something to eat, get on with your day. If you've got 1 more round in you, even if you don't think you have 2 more rounds left, but you think you have 1, let's get started on round 3 with 5 dips. So even though that foot is there to help me, and I'm using it as much as I need to, I'm also trying to use it as little as possible. Okay, the first rep, I hardly used it at all. With each subsequent rep, I needed it more and more. So obviously, if you're strong enough to do dips without any assistance, then do them without the assistance. But it's just a little way to get stronger at doing dips if you can't do them. You can just use your foot to assist you like I'm doing. And then, yeah, just build up your strength. 25 body weight rolls, reverse push-ups, whatever you want to call them. 25 of these. Here we go. That's 10. I just need to rest so I can regain enough strength to do 3 more sets of 5. I won't lose track this time. I promise. And if I do, then I'll do an extra little set of 5. Who cares? All right. All right, when you're ready, let's try for another 5 or 10 if you can. Or 15 if you can. That's 15 for me. 2 more sets. 2 more sets, 2 more sets, 2 more sets. I also feel these in my hands a lot. I'm probably gripping this with too much tension, I don't know. All right, let me try another set of 5. Oh, goodness, okay. These are getting so hard for me, but we just have 5 left. And then after this, we have just 1 round. So by the time we tackle our next set of 25, we will have had lots of time to rest. All right, we're gonna get them done. For right now, I just have 5 more to go, and then we can move on to the next exercise. I felt chilly when I got dressed for the workout, so I wore pants. And of course, now I'm regretting it. Oh my gosh, I have to stop doing that. You guys be careful. I tell you as I break my skull because I'm not being mindful. All right. And that's like my 3rd time doing it too. Like I have to like learn. All right, here we go. Last 5 reps. 21, 22, 23, 24. And 25. Okay. 100 of those is a lot, I know, but we did 75 already, so I have just 1 more set left. And we have lots of time to rest up for them while we do our leg kicks. So 25 on each leg. Here we go. This is our little upper body recovery exercise. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Switching to the other leg. I just need to rest for a minute before I get started on the next set, so if you want to rest with me, rest with me when you're ready. Here we go. We're going to start on the other leg. Another set of 25. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I kicked the handle on that last rep. I still counted it because it was still a decent quality rep. I was fine with it. But that's part of the reason. Obviously, you don't need anything to kick over. Like, this doesn't need to be here. It's just a target, but I like having this as my target because it forces me to make sure that I'm getting my leg up and over something. Whereas if this wasn't here as I got fatigued, it might not be as easy to tell if I'm starting to get sloppy and lose a little something. So having this here, I find it very helpful to have a physical target that I'm kicking over. Okay, last exercise, 25 knee raise burpees. When you're ready, here we go. That's 10 for me. So again, same thing I did last round. I'm gonna rest here for a minute and then do 3 more little mini sets of 5. I feel like for me, that's the most efficient way to get the reps done. Obviously, you do what works for you. If you need a longer rest and you want to stay with me, you can pause the video. And when you're ready, come back. I'm gonna start out our next set of 5 right now. 15. I have 2 more little sets of 5 to go. One more. That's 20. I know it's a lot of upper body. We're almost done with this round, and we're still on pace to complete in under an hour. So let's push through, get these last 5 reps of burpees done, and then we can move on to our final round. Two. 23. 24. That's 25, and that's round 3. I'm still under 45 minutes after 3 rounds. So I'm hopeful that I will be able to finish this in under an hour. We have just 1 round left, but my arms especially are incredibly fatigued, so I know I'm slowing down. So it depends on how much I slow down on this final round, I guess. But when you're ready, let's start with 5 more dips. I was gonna lie to you and say our last set of 5 dips, but I have one more secret. This is not our last set of dips. 2. 3. Using that leg a lot to assist me now. 4, but still using my arms to the most that I can use them, if that makes sense. If you know me and you know the way my brain works, you may have guessed that we'll be doing 1 more set of dips after we complete this round. Just because it's 25 reps of everything per round, but the dips, I'm nowhere near strong enough to do 25 reps of dips, so I'm just doing 5. So at the end of the workout, at the end of 4 rounds, we will have done 20 total dips. So just to round it out, we're not gonna do a 5th round, but I'm just gonna do 1 final set of dips to kind of bookend the workout, and so that I get a total of 25 reps of dips and before the workout's through, okay? So, but this is our final round, I promise that. Final set of reverse push-ups. 25 reps. I'm pleasantly surprised that I'm still able to at least do those first 10 without stopping. So now I'm gonna do what I've been doing the last 2 rounds and break up the remaining 15 reps into 3 little baby sets of 5 each. So now all I have left to do is 3 sets of 5. Here we go. When you're ready. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry, I have like something in my throat. Working out here, sometimes there's always like a lot of landscaping and gardening happening around me, and sometimes there's just stuff like in the air, just dirt and dust and whatever else. I guess there's always dirt and dust in the air, but you know what I mean. All right, next little set of 5. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just one more little set. I want to push through, but I just need a few seconds because I don't think I have enough strength right now to do. I don't feel like I don't feel like I have enough strength to do even another 5. So just taking a few seconds. This is our last little set of these. Little teeny tiny baby mini set of 5. Here we go. And then we're done with these for the day. 21, 22, 23, 24, last one, 25. Beautiful. All right. Recovery exercise. So that that upper body rests for a moment. We're gonna work our core. I guess we're always working our core pretty much, and our lower body now. 25 reps on each leg. So kick over, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So again, towards the end of that set, my foot brushed the handle of my dip bar. It's just a reminder to get that leg up and over. Okay, just one more set of these. We have 25 on the other leg. And then we can move on to our final set of knee raise burpees. 10. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Last 5. 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one. And 5. One of the most common comments I get is when people try one of my workouts after they've been just watching the workouts for a long time and think they look easy. And then they try the workout, like, wow, they realize it's tough. And this one is especially tough because, like I said, this is a lot of upper body stuff. And, it's a lot, but it's a lot of reps. But that last exercise, that's one of those exercises that people will look at and say, all you're doing is like kicking your leg like this. But okay, try it. Hold on, do 100 reps on each side. Tell me how easy it is once your legs stop shaking. All right, final set of knee raise burpees, 25 reps, here we go. On the home stretch. Let's keep pushing. That's 10 for me. I still have 5 minutes left. So I'm going to again break up these last 15 reps into 3 little mini sets of 5. And then before I stop my timer, I'm going to sneak in one last little set of 5 dips, just to make that an even 25 for everything. All right, next set of 5. My body's really starting now to have that conversation with me about, like, I've had enough. But we only have 2 little mini sets of 5 to go. We're almost done. We have only 16 reps left on the whole day. All right, so let's push through. Let's do our next 5. 11 reps left. And we're done. 5 more of these, 5 more dips, and our bonus burpee. All right, we got this. All right, final 5 reps of knee raise burpees. Here we go. 21. 24. Last one. 25. We're just over 58 minutes. So we managed to finish all 4 rounds in under an hour, which is fantastic. I'm thrilled with that. Before I stop my timer, my brain just likes symmetry. So like I said, since we're doing 25 reps of all the other exercises, but only 5 reps of dips, I really want to do a total of 25 dips on the day. So I'm not going to do a 5th round. You can do a 5th round if you want. I'm just going to do 5 more dips. I guess these last 5 reps could be optional. You can just do 4 rounds of the circuit. That's plenty. But it's just 5 more reps. Might as well. And 19 seconds. I did it. I'm thrilled with that. As you know, if you follow my workouts regularly, no workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee, so we have just 1 rep left. And then I'm gonna do another 5 reps of knee raise burpees, because even though I was counting out loud on that last round, I'm starting to convince myself that I skipped one of my little mini sets of 5. I don't think I did, but just to make sure, just to scratch that itch on my brain, I'm gonna do another 5 reps of knee raise burpees. But we can do our bonus burpee together first, because if you know you did all 25 reps, all you have left to do is your bonus burpee. So 1 rep left, let's do our bonus burpee together now. And then just so I'm not convincing myself that I didn't do all my reps for the day, I'm gonna do 1 more set of 5 knee raise burpees, just to make sure. Just waiting for the plane. If you know that you did all 25 reps, but you wanna do another 5 with me in solidarity, feel free. Just 5 more. One. 2. 3. 4, 1 more. Like, even if you already know you did 100 on the day, what's another 5? And just for good measure, since I like my bonus burpee to be the last rep that I do, I'm gonna do just 1 more bonus burpee, and then I'm really done, I promise. right, so today I was using my dip bar. The one I'm using is from Ultimate Body Press, but there are lots of other pieces of workout equipment that are similar to this. I think there's even like an Amazon branded one, but you can go on Amazon, they're not that expensive. Also, apps like OfferUp or like Craigslist are great places to look for used exercise equipment. So you could always go on like OfferUp or something like that and see if you could find one for cheap, because people buy exercise equipment thinking they're going to use it and then they don't use it, and then they're always wanting to get rid of it. So if you want to invest in a piece of equipment like this, yeah, the one I'm using is from Ultimate Body Press. There's another brand that's really popular. I can't think of the name of it right now. I think it starts with an L, but it's like two separate pieces, but it can be used for dips as well. I have also heard that there are people who have repurposed an old walker. An old walker would work great for this, like those old kinds that look kind of like this, you know what I mean? They're real sturdy, they're meant to hold your weight, and I think that would be a great option as well. I have checked before on OfferUp just to see, and I found one very easily for like $10. My dryer buzzes so unnecessarily loud, so my clothes are done. It'll probably buzz like that for another like 5 or 6 times, and it buzzes for like 30 seconds. It's like does this ridiculous long buzz. Anyway, but my clothes are dry. Okay, so that's a couple of options. If you don't have anything like that and you don't want to buy anything like that, you can always just do dips off of a chair or a coffee table or a piano bench, or any type of elevated surface, a park bench. If you wanted to take this workout to the park or to your local high school track, you could do it like on the bleachers. So any kind of elevated surface. This little folding chair is quite flimsy. I would not use this to do dips. I do them off my dining room chairs, that's fine. But I have this here just to demonstrate to you rather than bringing one of my dining room chairs out here. But you would just start with your hands on the chair like this, and the same principle applies. Straightening your legs will make it more difficult. Bending your knees and placing your feet flat on the ground in front of you will make it a bit easier, but from here, you just dip down and back up. If you have a plyo box, obviously that would be another great option, but a chair works fine. Again, I don't recommend a flimsy little folding chair, but if you have a nice, strong, sturdy chair, I also recommend putting it on an exercise mat or a yoga mat so that it won't slide around on you, because if you're down in this position and the chair slides around on you, you're gonna fall and hurt your little booty, and I don't want anybody getting hurt, so please be careful. If you don't have something that's as sturdy as like a plyo box or like a park bench or something, you can use a chair. I've done it before, but just to make sure that your chair is nice and sturdy, make sure that it's stable on the ground. Putting it on an exercise mat will help. Make sure it can withstand all of your body weight, and be mindful of your movement, and yeah, just be careful. But that's what you can do if you don't have a dip bar. The next exercise I was doing was reverse push-ups, which are body weight rows. If you do not have a dip bar or something similar like a walker or another piece of exercise equipment that's similar to that one, I used to do these like this. I used to take 2 dining room chairs back to back on an exercise mat so they don't slide around. And I used to put a broomstick in between them like this. And then I would get underneath my broomstick and pull myself up like this. I can't really show you on here, but this is just to show you how the setup works. These chairs, again, are not sturdy enough. They're not shaped correctly. See how the broomstick slides around? They're not high enough. There are a lot of things about this style chair that aren't going to work, but this is just to demonstrate to you what I'm talking about when I say putting 2 chairs back to back and then putting a broomstick in between them and wait for the plane. It works best if you have a chair that has, what would you call it, like rungs? I don't know. like pieces of wood that go, so that you can kind of place the broomstick like higher up on the chair. My dining room chairs don't have that. My dining room chairs have lines that go vertically, so I don't have that option. And they're not quite high enough to do this, so what I do is I take the 2 steps from my aerobic step and stack them, and then I put my broomstick on those so that my broomstick is higher and I can get underneath the broomstick and lift myself up. Okay, so this is how I used to do this exercise before I had my dip bar, and when I used to work out in my living room, and I frequently would make use of my dining room chairs for my workouts, and it worked for me. So if you have the right kind of chairs, and if they're sturdy enough, and if you can set up, do a setup like this with, you know, that's sturdy enough and that's safe enough, then that can work. If you don't feel confident trying that, or you don't have the right kind of chairs or whatever, there are other options. I think one of the best options to replace this exercise, if you don't have a dip bar and you can't make the 2 chairs and the broomstick thing work, pull-ups. So if you have a pull-up bar, you can use that. I have one that just goes right over the door. I put it right on the door between my dining room and the kitchen, and I do pull-ups on it. They're very inexpensive, so I don't think it's a bad investment if you want to buy one. But if you don't have one, again, you could take this workout to the park. There's a park within walking distance from me that has different heights pull-up bars. A lot of parks have that. So if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can always take the workout to a park and use the pull-up bar there. I do think that pull-ups are more difficult. If I was doing pull-ups instead of the reverse push-ups, I probably would reduce my reps or do them assisted. And the way you do that is to it's very similar to the way I was using my foot to assist me on the dips. You can have a chair in front of you so that as you're pulling yourself up, you can kind of put your foot on the chair and help yourself up that way. Or you can just reduce the amount of reps. If you're strong enough to do 25 pull-ups per round, you can do 25 pull-ups per round. That's fine, but pull-ups are a great alternative to that. If that's not gonna work for you, remember, it's a body weight row. So even though I call it a reverse push-up, because that's what Zuzka called it, because it looks like you're doing a push-up like in reverse, really when you think about what you're doing, it is a row. It's a body weight row. It's a row, but you're, instead of like bending over and rowing some sort of external weight, you're flipping that over and you're rowing your body weight. So you can always do a bent over row. So I'll show you with my sandbag. For the bent over row, chest is lifted high, shoulders are back and down, away from the ears. Pinch those shoulder blades together behind you. Nice, strong, tight, engaged core. Push that booty back. Think about trying to touch the wall behind you with your booty so that the weight stays in your heels. Bend your knees as much as you need to, and with a straight back, you're gonna hinge forward at the hips. Got my weight here, and I'm just gonna bend my elbows, nice straight back, and row the weight like this. So if you don't have a sandbag, you can make something similar. You can use a duffel bag or a backpack and fill it with some sort of weight, and that would work great. You can also do this with dumbbells. So same principle, okay? Same technique, and then just row your dumbbells like that. If you don't have dumbbells, then water bottles. Look for like household items that you could use. Get creative, use what you've got, but bent over rows are gonna work the same muscles, and that is what I recommend if you do not have a dip bar and you do not have a pull-up bar. I really think that everyone has some kind of weight around the house that they can hold on to and try those body weight rows. If none of that is gonna work for you, the last thing I usually recommend is just some sort of push-up variation. Even though it's not working the same muscles, if none of the other options will work for you, then I usually recommend just doing some sort of push-up variation. But since The next exercise is push-ups, and we're doing 100 push-ups with this workout already. I don't think that push-ups would be your best option if none of the, if you know, bent over rows aren't gonna work for you and pull-ups aren't gonna work for you. So here's what you can do if you just, none of the other options are gonna work. Just come down on your mat or a towel, or if you're taking this workout to the park or your high school track, you can just do this right on the grass. Come down on your mat and just do chest lifts. So extending my hands, my arms straight, my hands are in front of my head. I'm just gonna lift my chest like this. Okay, it's not ideal, but it's fine. If none of the other options were gonna work for me and I still wanted to do this workout, that's what I would do. It's not obviously quite the same exercise, but it's a way to still do the workout right along with me. If you don't have the equipment I'm using, you don't have anything like weights or anything that you can lift for the bent over rows, it's another option. The final exercise was knee raise burpees. So here's what I would recommend is, again, I have my mat here. If you don't have an exercise mat, a towel will work fine. And again, if you're gonna take this to the park or your local high school track, you can probably do it right on the grass. But you're gonna come down, kick your feet back, or step them back if you need to do your push-up. And now I'm gonna come down on my mat and roll over and do a knee hug. Or you can do a pike, or just a leg lift, you know, some kind of ab exercise here. I would usually just do a knee hug, and that's one rep. And just continue, roll over. Maybe add a jump up. Since it's a burpee, that's optional, I guess. Come back down, kick the feet out, push up. Knee hug. Roll over. That is what I would recommend to replace the knee raise burpees if you don't have any equipment. If you have a pull-up bar, I would recommend hanging knee raises. So one more thing. So if you own a pull-up bar, or if you have access to a pull-up bar like at your local park, you can do hanging knee raise burpees. So again, you could come down, kick the feet back, push up, jump the feet back in, and then grab your pull-up bar and do a hanging knee raise. Okay, so just raising your knee, hanging from the bar and doing a knee raise, raising your knees up to your chest. That would be the best thing to replace the knee raise burpees. But if you don't have access to a pull-up bar, do knee hug burpees. Really any burpee variation you want is fine, but if you want to keep it as similar to what I was doing as possible, then I would recommend hanging knee raise burpees or knee hug burpees. All right, I think I covered everything, but as always, if anything is unclear, if you need any further assistance with modifications or substitutions, I'm right here. Please just ask for help. I am always more than happy to answer questions, offer guidance, and just generally help make the workouts accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to try them. So if you have any questions or you need help with modifications or substitutions, please just ask. So before I say goodbye, let me just give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is, come on lefty, you remember what happened the last time you messed with me. So if you are still watching this video, please let me know that you are still watching this video by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says, come on lefty, remember what happened the last time you messed with me. Thank you to everyone who has been working out with me lately, subscribing, liking the videos, sharing them, commenting on them, and especially if you've been commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. I really appreciate you all so very much. Please keep commenting, please keep liking and sharing the videos. It means a lot to me. If you did this workout with me today, thank you very much. You rock. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. That is it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.